Sagittarius, how y'all doing? How my Saggies doing? Time to get your October mid-month knocked out here, okay? Anybody want information on how to schedule a personal reading with me? That information is in the description of this video, okay? Any information on anything really, like my Facebook, my Instagram, Cameo. I forgot about that. I keep forgetting to announce that. I am on Cameo, okay? You can book me there for personal advice, okay? So what I would personally do without flipping the tarot cards, people sometimes come to me and ask me personal advice. What would you do? Okay, well, let's put the tarot cards down and I'll just tell you how me as an individual would go about that situation. I think it's kind of fun. I have a lot of fun doing it. Anyway, though, how you doing? What's up, Saggies? What's up, my people? What's good with y'all? I'm trying to get y'all a jumper. That's how I roll with my readings. Let's get one jump out for you. Sagittarius, October, mid-month, at least the rest of the month here. At least the rest of the month. Ooh, 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 boom. Ooh, the Five of Cups in the reverse. Cool. Cool. Don't really want to speak on it a whole lot just yet. I guess I can. It'd be very, very vague and general, but this is a general reading, so somebody is definitely turning that frown upside down, my man. Okay, looking at the positive aspect of the situation, getting over the heartbreak here. Let's look further into it. 5 shuffles. Here's 1, 2, 3, 2 more. Magician reversed. Okay. I'm gonna lay the whole thing out here so we can get a good. Oh, there you are too. I love it when that happens. There's my Saggies. Some of y'all could be dealing with a Leo or another Sagittarius possibly, but whatever this is, this situation, I kind of feel like, oh, I just dropped a card on the floor too. Judgment reversed and the Queen of Pentacles. I'm going to put those up. They don't feel like they belong. Either way, though, I kind of feel like maybe this is something that some of you are just... I feel a bit of a cycle here. I don't know if this is something that you all are currently actually pushing towards, or if this is something that you recently just dropped and decided to move on from. But I don't really see you so upset about it anymore, like quite like you used to be. Maybe you were at one point, but for whatever reason, it just isn't manifesting into anything new, into anything good, into anything prosperous. Matter of fact, the person you're dealing with is starting to realize that it was a waste of their time. Kind of feel like some of you somebody here is stalking, somebody here is keeping a silent eye. Some of you may be looking at what's going on, like on their Facebook profile. Knight of Swords and Page of Swords, both reversed right next to each other. Somebody is definitely watching. If it's not you stalking the person you're dealing with, oh, best believe they're watching you. Okay, they're watching your every move. Okay, that may be what I title this video. But again, I don't really think they're coming forward here because for whatever reason, again, I sense a cycle here. It just will not, with the Magician reversed, I try not to use phrases like this, but it really won't. It won't manifest into anything new or anything prosperous that it hasn't already manifested into. Okay? There is a part of you that does feel guilty, like it was your fault. Okay, but I don't feel like you're focusing on that quite so much. I do want another spread to clarify that, get a little bit more information. I don't really like how general that was. This is a general reading, but I like it to be a little bit more specific than that. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Boom, the Judgment reversed. 5 shuffles. There's 1, 2, 3, 2 more. comments are like. A clear screen here. All right. Yeah, see, there's one thing is stopping and another thing is starting. Okay? Strength reversed. Again, you could be dealing with a Leo. But there's something that came to an end and something new that is beginning. I kind of feel like a lot of y'all are talking to somebody new. Okay? I see new communication coming in here. Okay? Don't really know if it's going anywhere, though. I don't know. I see somebody wanting to come in here and I can't tell if it's the person you were dealing with or not, though. For some of you, it might be. We will see where this goes as we go further into the spread here. But it's very, very. See, here's the thing. I kind of feel like this person has a past. You got somebody new that you're talking to here, and this person does have a past. So whether or not this is the past person you were dealing with, or somebody brand new. Somebody brand new. This person has a past, and they're getting over it. They're turning things around. Okay? What I'm seeing here. But again, the Ten of Cups is in the reverse. Ten of Cups is in the reverse. So again, I feel one thing coming to an end and something new trying to fire up here. I just don't know. Oh yeah, Mercury retrograde could be deeply affecting some of this shit too. Mercury retrograde could be deeply affecting some of this shit. Okay? Ooh, the Magician card in the upright. All right, well, what timelines are my Saggies headed towards? 6 shuffle. Here's 1, 2, 3. 3 more. Boom, the star reversed though. All right. I kind of feel like you're taking a blind leap of faith here, a lot of it. Okay? At least there's faith involved. Some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius. I also have Taurus and Scorpio here. Okay, but whatever it is, I feel like maybe you tried a little bit too hard to figure this out logically and you just can't do it. You just can't do it, okay? 6 of Swords reversed. Again, there's still something from the past that's still kind of nipping at you. Still kind of nipping at you. And I feel like you're moving forward anyway. I don't really see you paying it a whole lot of energy either. Not really. It still rolls around in your head, though. You're still having a difficult time, like, completely 100% shutting it out. But I kind of do sense a very strong determination to keep moving forward and allow that to go away on its own, which could be good, could be bad, okay? That's another one of those fine lines and slippery slopes that we walk down, okay? Another one of them. Because if you let it sink down into the pit of your subconscious mind completely unprocessed, which is what a lot of people do, I know I've done that, you know you've done that, and if you do that with this right here, oh, trust me, something is going to come back around in the future that manifests in physical form from this that is most likely going to happen when you forget all about this. That's the way it happens. Think about it. Think about it. You know that's happened. Something takes physical form years after something happens. You've forgotten all about it. Okay, you probably never planned on thinking about it ever again for the rest of your natural born life. But it's sunk down into the pit of your subconscious mind. Unprocessed. Unprocessed. You never processed through it. You never came to terms with it. You never accepted it for the opportunity that it presented to you. Accepted it as part of the experience that makes the you that is here and now. Just completely unprocessed. Okay? Don't let that happen. Don't let that happen. Process through it. I see that's a bit of a struggle here. A bit of a struggle, y'all, processing through it. Okay? Right now, I kind of feel like some of you get a little bit nervous when things become too stable. When things become too stable, you get nervous and want to shake things up. Okay, and it's not necessarily, for some of you it might be out of boredom, but for others of you it's out of sheer nervousness. It's out of sheer, okay, well, I have to do this first before it happens to me. I have to go ahead and do the thing, run or fire the first shot or whatever before they have the chance to do it to me. I got a super chat here. Pagdato. Is that how you say it? Cool. But anyway, that's what I'm seeing here. Queen of Pentacles reversed, Empress reversed. And what do you all do best, my Saggy-Waggies? What do you all do best? Figure out a way to laugh it off and just not take it seriously, right? Again, that can be good, it can be bad, depending on what side of that line you're walking down. Okay? If you're going to allow this to go away on its own, process through it. Process through it and accept it for what it is first. Don't let it sink to the pit of your subconscious mind. Excuse me, unprocessed. It is definitely time for your freestyle spread here. Time for your freestyle spread. Those of you new to my channel, freestyle spreads is something I've been doing for, how long now? How long has it been, y'all? A couple months, at least. But anyway, it's no specific intention other than something my Saggies need to hear. I have no idea what's going to come out. Could be advice, could be something to watch out for, could be new things coming in, could be anything. I like them, though. I like them. The Chariot, though. Okay, I'm kind of feeling like this is some advice. Let's get 5 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 2 more. Eight of Wands. Some of y'all may actually need to pick your asses up and travel and move and see some new shit here, okay? Yeah, definitely keep yourself busy, but more importantly, you need to trust the process, okay? This isn't all advice. I'm feeling some of it as being advice, but that's what's screaming at me here. You all need to trust the process. I don't think a lot of y'all are having a difficult issue with that because that Fool was in one of those last spreads there. But again, I talk an awful lot about the term leap of faith. You know, that's a pretty common term in the tarot community. However, I will dig just a little bit deeper than that. And let's talk about a leap of faith. Okay, a lot of people take a leap and claim that it's a leap of faith. Okay, not always. Okay, pay very close attention to whether or not you actually have any faith before you leap. If you take a leap of doubt, the chances of you falling and smacking your head on the ground greatly increase if you don't really have any faith. Okay? So do not take a leap of doubt. But this right here isn't even the Fool card. This is the Chariot. A lot of you have heard me talk about the Chariot card. I'm going to talk about it again. What's happening here? What's going on? This dude is on this motorless vehicle being taken where he needs to go by 2 very large, powerful animals that he actually, in reality, has no fucking control over at all. Okay? You think that little bitty ass dude has control of these 2 big ass horses? No, not really. Okay? This is a system of trust. It's a system of trust. He has to trust the horses and the horses have to trust him. He doesn't really have control, okay? So that's the thing. You have to trust the process. Trust that the universe is going to take you where you need to go, okay? A lot of people, especially you Saggies, okay? One of the things that you all struggle with is control, okay? No problem with that, okay? Every last one of us has our things that we struggle with, you know, our list of challenges. And one of yours is control. Okay, let me let you know that 90 to 98% of what happens in your life has very little to do with anything that you have control over, right? And I'm not saying that to you, just, you know, that's anybody, no matter what your sign is, no matter who you are. Let's say you get in your car and you drive 10 miles across town. Do you really think that whether or not you survive that trip is solely dependent on whether or not you were in control? Fuck no. Hell no. The control that you had over that was like maybe a fraction of a percent of what all had to work in perfect harmony and in perfect order for you to make it from one end of town to the other. Okay? You understand the vast, massive, complex multiplicity of other things that were going on around you that all had to come together and work together in perfect harmony for you to make it from point A to point B. You have very little fucking control over that. You know that, right? Rachel, thank you for that super chat. I appreciate that. So just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind, okay? Learn to trust the process and don't try to control things that you have no control over, okay? Just because it's one of your challenges does not mean that you're a victim of it, okay? Very easy to surmount. I've met many Saggies who get over that challenge. It's very small. It's not that big of a deal, okay? All right, now it is time for just the straight up advice spread. Straight up advice spread. Boom. Ooh, the Empress. Ooh, shooey, dooey, looey. Here goes 5 shuffle. Here's 1, 2, 3. 2 more. 3 of Swords in the reverse. All right. 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. The High Priestess and the 10 of Wands. Okay, look, check it out. All right, where do I start here? I guess with the Empress card. A lot of you have heard me say this. Learn to water the soil you stand on. What do I mean by that? You know that little phrase, the grass is always greener on the other side? Well, you know why the grass is always greener on the other side? That's because none of us learn how to water the soil we stand on. We don't take care of where we're at. We don't start where we're at. Okay, we kill it. And then we say, oh, well, shit, that grass is greener. Let me go jump that fence. So we go jump that fence into the green grass. We do the same damn thing we did back there. We kill that grass. We don't learn how to start where we're at, how to nourish the environment that we're already in and plant roots and really, you know? See what I mean there? Makes sense? I made that analogy up all by myself. That's all on me. I never heard that from anybody. But I hope that makes sense. That's the best way I know how to explain it. Anyway, though, in regards to whatever this is that you are dealing with, it is time for you to move on if you haven't already. I think a lot of you already have. Just in case you needed the further clarification, yes. That is what you need to be doing. Just in case you find yourself stopping and wondering, coulda, shoulda, woulda, and the past bullshit, no, too late. There's nothing wrong with allowing yourself the time to be hurt, but I kind of feel like a lot of you are already past that. Now it's time for you to allow yourself to get over it. And I say allow yourself because you know damn good and well that a lot of the times when we are transitioning out of a heartbreaking situation, we will intentionally pull ourselves back into that negative space because we don't feel like we're supposed to get over it. That's bullshit. Allow yourself to get over it, okay? And release and let go. Release and let go of it, okay? Distinguish the difference without judgment between your ego and your intuition. I think without judgment, when I say that, that's the most highlighted point. Without judgment. Okay, because a lot of times we say, oh, okay, well, this is the ego and this is the intuition, and the intuition is better. No, it's not. No, it's not. The goal here, what we need to do is use this ego body as a conduit. As a conduit for the universe, for the message, or for the light, or for whatever it is that you come here to transmit into this life, whether it's a message or whether it's a healing energy, whatever it is that you come here to release. Okay, use the ego body as a conduit for it. Okay, so it's not, the ego's not bad. You need to get it on the same page, working with your spirit and intuition. Okay, the only thing you need to do is unwire and rewire the old programming of the ego, because the ego is kind of this dumb little mechanism. It's really, really, really super easy to program. Super, super easy. Okay? That's how so many people get manipulated and programmed so super easily. Well, guess what? It's so easy that it's easy for you to unwire and rewire it. Okay? When I say easy, what I mean is that the only effort that it requires is getting out of your own way and not allowing your emotions and your thoughts and your beliefs to stop you, because that's the only thing stopping you at this point. Okay? Make any sense? I hope so. I feel like the messages that my Saggy people needed to hear have come through. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and head on out of here. Greatly appreciate everybody that tuned in. I hope that resonated for everybody. If it didn't, oh well, that sucks. Check your moon rising and Venus. Anyway, though, again, anybody want information on how to schedule a personal reading, look in the description, along with all the other good stuff you can find down there, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Thanks again for tuning in. Y'all have a good one.